ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Stott and I'm the Emperor of Stomaria. Today I'm sad to announce that there is a state of war that now exists between the Empire of Stomaria and the Republic of Molossia. So for many people, not least the citizens of Stomaria, the citizens of the member states of our empire, and the many thousands of people that follow us through social media, this might come as a surprise. It might seem a bit odd that Stomaria, of all the nation-building projects in the world, now finds itself in a state of war with another entity. Because as such people will know, Stomaria has never engaged in this kind of activity before. We've never declared war or sanctions or embargoes or investigations of any kind against any other entity, regardless of what those entities have done to Stomaria. And in many cases over the years, we have mocked the very concept of war in the context of the Micronational or the nation-building experience. However, after many months of increasingly belligerent and intolerable behaviour from Molossia towards Stomaria, I find myself in a position where I cannot in good conscience sit idly by and let this continue. And at this point, words alone are not enough. Action is required. And as such, over the last week or so, I have convened with a number of Stomarian citizens, the best of the best, and these people are going to be forming a part of the War Council that we've been putting together in order to facilitate an invasion of Molossian territory. Towards this end, we have begun the process of purchasing all the necessary tools, equipment and attire, as well as arranging the necessary transportation for our forces to travel to Molossian territory and to take the fight to them. And once more, where are we now? 60 seconds, 90 seconds? Yeah, that should just about do it. So to the surprise of almost nobody, Stomaria is not in fact at war with Molossia or indeed any other entity. In fact, as far as I'm aware, Molossia has had nothing but good things to say about Stomaria and has done so for the longest time. But sadly, as one of the better-known Micronations of the world, I'm afraid from a statistical point of view, it made sense to use them as a guinea pig for this particular video. Because, congratulations, if you have made it this far, you are now part of a social experiment that I have been meaning to run for some months now. So this all stems from the fact that I have noticed a trend over the last few years in which a lot of people will comment on our videos and offer their opinions or snide remarks or whatever else without actually having watched the video. And this has become more and more self-evident as time has gone on. So this social experiment is just that. I want to see how many people are going to react to this video without actually watching it. And you, as I say, have a big part to play in making this social experiment happen. So all I need you to do is to comment on this video. If you like, you can share it and post about it. But just make sure that when you do, you offer some sort of condemnation of Stomaria or offer your back into Stomaria. It doesn't really matter what you say, but just make sure that you do react to it. But very important here, make sure that when you make this comment or you share it and you make a post or whatever else, put a lowercase letter at the end of whatever your comment or post is, so that we all know, those that are a part of this social experiment, know that you are simply fanning the flames for other people to fall into the trap. And then it's simply a case of waiting and watching to see how many people comment or share this video without putting a lowercase letter at the end of it to highlight the fact that they have fallen into that trap, that they have commented on something, they have offered their opinion on something that they have yet to actually watch. And that's all there is to it. So let's have some fun. If you want to learn more about Stomaria or play an active role in our development and expansion, visit our website at www.stomaria.com and find out what it means to be a Stomarian.